way too long. You'll see red and start to lose your head when you get a little drunk. So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you would start a riot. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Just calm down, alright. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Don't stand in my way, I'm already out the door. Oh yeah, nothing you can say to make me come back for more. God knows I've tried seeing eye to eye, but it's been going on for way too long. You'll see red and start to lose your head when you get a little drunk. So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you would start a riot. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Just calm down, alright. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. I just gotta get away from here. Jump ship, all the coast is clear. I just gotta get away from here, away from here. So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you will start a riot. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Oh, someone's gotta take care of me, and baby, if it ain't you, then it's gonna be me. Don't you see that, baby? I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Just calm down, alright. Take care now, bye bye. 뜨거운 태양 아래 summer dance 반짝이는 모래 shine like diamond. 너의 미소에 난 녹아 babe, feel like holiday, vacay every day with your babe. 너에게 보낸 내 signal, 시간은 계속 가고 있어 TikTok. 이끌리는 대로 가그게 어디든 그 어떤 말보다 더 깊이 내.
Why, hello there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the ever so slightly changed for you, but dramatically changed for me stream. How are we all doing? Frisky Frog, Jetstorm, Peachy, Dean. Hi. So someone came and took my desk away, but it's okay. I had another one. So don't panic. All right. We don't need to GoFundMe. Somebody's robbed Emily's desk. But the mega desk is gone. It has been adopted by others. And I'm now on my desk that I bought off Etsy, like before. Desk theft! Desk theft! No, I was worried because I took the whole desk down. I had to take a lot of the setup apart, put it all back together. And I was worried that after I'd taken everything down, they weren't going to come and actually get it. Because you know how people are when you're on like Facebook or whatever, you know, Gumtree. People are like, no, I don't think I will actually come and get the thing that I agreed to get, but they did. They were lovely. It's been adopted by some people whose son and girlfriend want to use it for gaming. And I was like, yes, that's basically what it's for. So we have a reasonably sized desk for me. If you want to see what it looks like, I have posted it on the Instagram story and on Twitter, but I can also show you here. Hang on, let me just show. Okay, cool. Right. I was just seeing what would show up if I skip through these pictures. so this is where I'm sat now. This is Flo. She's peeping. So as you can see, I've got my side. So I'm here, and then Flo is here, or occasionally Sophie. You will also notice maybe that I took down the ton of cat shelves that were behind me looking really ugly. I've replaced it with one shelf currently. It's really, really cute. So this front that looks like a raw edge, it's more like notched and then rubbed down. So it's not actually raw edge. It's just kind of giving it that aesthetic. So yeah, I built this today with Sophie. We took down the old desk. We had to take a lot of the set apart, or the stream like layout apart. But yeah, this is what it currently looks like. Obviously, it's still a very long way from being like done in here, but it is a lot of progress in the right direction. Because yeah, it's getting there. It is getting there. Oh yeah. Look, we got some Flowbot. I was like, look, I'm on my new desk. And Florence was like, indeed, I'm on my new desk. But yeah, so I am really, really happy with it. It fits the space really well. It also means that Sophie and I, when we want to work at the desk, we're not working like side by side. Like we can talk to each other a lot more easily because she's sitting along the short side where Flo is currently sitting. Cat ass, yes, some nice fluffy cat ass. But yeah, so Flo is enjoying what I think she now thinks is her spot at the desk, because she is just sat there next to me like, yes, yes, yes. And she's probably lightly offended that I have confiscated her microphone. But, you know, Flo, we'll get it back for you. We'll get it back. Time for cat cam? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was like, I do not know if I'm going to be able to get everything set up in time to stream today, because I woke up and deets.
Chat, we excited for some primo minch shooting today? D.
You know, I'm always here. I'm always here for it, babes. I am. But yeah, so they came, they took the desk. They had to bring a van to pick it up because it's 2.5 fucking meters long. We got it down in the lift. We didn't smash the lift because the lift is all fucking mirrors and crap. And yeah, then we had to come up and build this whole shebang. But I am really happy about it. And it's really comfy and nice. And we had to screw all the fucking legs on. And the legs, they'd pilot hold it, but all the pilot holes were wonky. We only had one hand crank screwdriver, so my wrist is done in. I'll tell you what, I'm out of business. All right? The bills are not getting paid this month. No, I'm just kidding. Or somebody accuses me of committing crimes. That was a joke. Look, we do have some options for what we can do today. But I probably will just do some gaming because my brain's a tiny bit fried. Actually, I don't know what my controller is because my brain is a tiny bit fried. I've been under desks and moving things around so much today that I had to go and take like a big shower just to get all like, I just felt like so dusty from screwing and unscrewing things, and like just generally it was a mess. But it's getting together. Soon I can retire my noble chair, which is sat in the corner. I think I'm going to put that on like Gumtree or Marketplace or something and see if anybody wants it, because it's like not perfect but also still in good condition. Yeah, I felt like I had a layer on me 100%. It was just from being underneath tables, and you know when you're like screwing things in and there's just bits falling on your face and you're like I need goggles. But anyway, you know, and I was screwing things in the wall. I was doing all sorts. But anyway, it has been very successful. And at least I get to like come along and like sort of catch up with you guys and like have a chat and stuff, because I think that feels nice. But yeah, I don't know. It was a really weird feeling. It didn't feel altogether good, but I have this desk and I needed to use it. And I'm very happy to be using it now. It's like really sturdy and lovely. But yeah, it felt, I don't know, it's so stupid. Of all the things that felt like representative, I think the desk felt very representative, you know? Hey, Grumpia, how you doing? But I have accomplished a lot today. My book of jobs is down to 1 page, and some of those are already crossed off, so that's really good. And also because I'm going to be at a fireworks of night / Halloween party tomorrow. Yeah, so we can either do the PowerPoint, the Glee Curse PowerPoint, or we can do video game. I think my brain would probably do better. You want the PowerPoint? What do you guys prefer? Because we have both. I don't know. I just don't. I need to give you energy. I need to be like energized, and I feel bad. I don't think I am. Hang on. I need some tea. I also have no milk, so this is just black tea. Where's my controller anyway? It might be in the cupboard. Black tea? No, black tea's fine. It's fine. I was like, oh, I'm making a little milky tea. I can't.
I had a dream last night where I bought a little notebook and started writing shit to do down. I think my subconscious was inspired by you.
It's really helpful. It's really helpful. I literally was just like ripping pages out today and chucking them. Felt really good. And oh, thank you guys.
Oh look, a hype train.
Thank you. That's so kind. I've also got my chair unlocked right now, so I can be like, woo, I'm gone. So yeah, if I go arse over tit and end up in the cupboard, just know it was my own fault. Shoulder discovered chai tea today. Yeah, baby. Chai tea literally means TT, but why not? And he thinks it's fancy? Big like... I forget. Florence, can you make yourself useful and turn off the big light? Yeah, I have a chair with wheels. Hang on. Chai tea is just... I'm assuming it is. That doesn't mean I think it is. Does it not?
Emily Sheldon's new name is Penny Portaloo, by the way. Smile.
Well, I'm glad that's back. I'm glad that's back. The standing up camera turns off trick is back. Fucking no. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Yeah, the next job is to start filling some of the fucking holes in this room. This hole is like, this hole? This room is like Swiss cheese. It's absolutely chock full of fucking holes. So we're going to start doing that. And then I'm going to bring this camera down a little bit and this monitor down a little bit. I hate buying furniture. I relate to the whole pilot hole wrist problem, but my chest of drawers didn't even come with pilot holes. Isn't that just a pile of wood at that point? Yeah, the camera's like, if you're gone, I'm gone. I don't know why. It's like the most spurious thing but like in the grand scheme of shit that is currently broken in my sphere, it like doesn't even go into the top 10. There's some holes in this house. I prefer making furniture myself. Good old joinery, no screws needed. Well, yeah, but that requires being a joiner. You know? That requires like the profession. Hey! Thank you for the prime. How you doing, Cammy? Like, if I was like, oh yeah, I just prefer, you know, rather than like screwing shit into the bottom of this desk, I prefer just like a nice dovetail joint. Like, yeah, but can you do that? For me, no. Hey, Sushi, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. And yeah, we have a little hype train going. I don't know how long it has or what its length currently is. We have 2 more minutes to get to level 2. After you found out? Yeah, well, it's weird. Today has been very strange for me, even though it doesn't really matter and you probably don't care. But I'm going to say it anyway. But today's been... No, that's the wrong way. Today's been very strange because I got rid of the massive desk. And it's stupid because the desk I got rid of isn't even a desk that we streamed off for that long, you know? Woo! Sushi May! Thank you so much. That is unbelievably kind of you. Theoretically, this month should... Why does it say help me get the points to reach Partner Plus level 1? I've got Partner Plus level 1. Hang on, I need to see what Twitch is saying on the behind the scenes. Because I should have level 1. Woo! John, Art, B, Music, thank you so much for the sub. You are a flipping legend. Hang the flip on. How do I... You're on 60/40? You have level 1? Well, then why does it say partner plus level 1 underneath the stream? Yeah, it should say to maintain or something. I don't know. Kai Hex? Oh, nice. Yeah, when you change your name, you're a whole new person to me. In it. Sheldon, I'm going to bring you on. Where's Jez? Exactly. Get me? Well, theoretically, this month, we should be on 60/40 sub split for the first time on this channel, which means that I will get 60% of your sub money when you subscribe, not 50, which is a significant thing. You do it for 3 months. Now, once you do it for 3 months, you have it. Yeah, so I did August, I did September, I did October. That is 1, 2, 3 months. Meaning, this month, but it should update by the stream. Exactly. Deets just gifted 5 subs. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Oh my god, we got Dr. Cannabis in the bit. Oh my god, that is exactly who we're looking for right now. I mean, what? Something extremely annoying is I took this down. I took this down in Stream Elements. My shit is so fucked every fucking day. Hang on. Stream Elements, I took you down. I checked. It was gone. How did it come back? Who did this? Florence is outside committing actual war crimes. I can hear her. If you start hearing running and screaming, just know it's not my various murder victims, it's the cat. But yeah, so it was really weird because on one hand, Fred and I got rid of the big desk we streamed off and we bought a new big desk we streamed off and we didn't stream off that desk for very long. So like, theoretically, the desk I got rid of isn't that big a deal, but it felt very much like a big deal, you know?
I just want to say, apropos of nothing, I love Dean. He's my hero and I want to be him when I grow up.
You literally, all of us should aspire to be more like Dean. Like, do it. Just do it. It won't lead you wrong. Overlays. Tiltify. Edit. Why are you on my screen? Explain to me why it says it's invisible. They're both invisible. It's gone. How did you fix it? Come around. I need to beat you up. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It's fucked off. It's gone. Right. Lovely. Fabulous. Sorted. So yeah, anyway, it felt very fucking strange. Very bizarre. Very odd. Very unusual. It was really nice. The people who came to collect it were delightful. On one hand, I'd taken a bunch of pictures of it. I knew it was a very specific, like, gigantic desk. Like, who wants that? Not that many people. So I knew it probably wouldn't go quickly. I'd been messed around by a couple of people. They come along. They're like, yep, I want it. As I'm literally taking it apart to take the mega desk outside, I pick up... I don't know who of you have seen this. The fucking... You know the cherries pot I've got? And it was a candle. I took the wax out of it. Yeah, I put that empty candle pot on the desk. It left a fucking whacking great ring on the desk and I couldn't get it off. So I was like, hi, thank you for coming to collect this desk. I fucked it. And they were like, yeah, we don't care. And I was like, thank you. So it was fine. Like a tiny bit of sandpaper would get it off. But you know when you're like, why? How? How's the video going? Which one's this? I'm many things are ongoing. How's the lemon tree? Mixed bag for the lemon tree. Okay, do you guys want to see the lemon tree? Do you want to see the lemon tree? I have done nothing to this tree but respect it. Okay? I want to see the death. It bloomed. It was so happy it literally bloomed. And then all of its leaves fell off. Why? Okay. No, I watered it, you silly... I'm telling you the light. Do you see these plants? They are alive. I'm going to go around the house and pick up every plant I have and show it to you. I have a lot of plants. I have meters, miles near enough, about half a kilometer of golden pothos. Apparently you can gift one sub for a reward. I don't know what the reward is, but if you would like to, I get more of that money now. Twitch is telling me. Murdered in cold water? No! I don't know. I've never had a lemon tree before. My olive tree is thriving. It's putting out new sprouts. Admittedly, I bought it in for the winter and now Florence is eating it. But it's her house too. And if she wants to chew on the tree, she's allowed. But she's not allowed to chew on the lemon tree. All right? 3 months of Discord Nitro. Nice. Okay. Hold on. Hi, Flo. You want to come be a streamer? Good job.
Flo be like, where's the other stepmother?
You want to go up, darling? You want to go up? I'll put you up. What do we make of this? Do you see how it used to be incredibly leafy? And they're all gone. You think repotting? Do you think repotting is the solution? Okay. Hang on. Let's see if we can look at the roots. Okay. Okay. Repot. Okay, we're going to repot. That needs a repot. I was only repotting a plant literally yesterday. It needs more room. I literally just bought it a new pot. This is stunning. Why didn't you show us soon? I don't know. I'm busy. I'm a busy woman. Okay. Do you want me to repot it right now? Do you think bigger than this pot? Because this is significantly larger. Like, that's big. So, okay, we can do it. If you can repot now, yes, hench. I mean, I can either do it after the stream or I can do it right now, but then we'll have to hoover when I drop dirt all over the floor. I would advise getting a pot as big as you're comfy going to so you don't have to keep doing it. It'll grow to fit it, but that size might... But at that size, too small might kill it. Shit! Good God. Honestly, my Monstera has been in a pot about this size. Diabolical. I've just updated it. This is a nice pot, though. Well, the thing is, basically, I can repot it right now live on stream. The only issue is, if I do so, I'm probably going to get dirt on everything. I'd love some fish tank water. If the pot is too big, easier to get root rot. True. I don't love buying, putting plants in pots that are, like, way over their size. Because lemon plant feedings, however, I've been feeding them. I water them once a week. I feed them about once a month. More in the summer, less in the winter. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's been a weird day, but a really productive one. Everything's been really productive, actually. Like, we got a new YouTube video through that I've commissioned off an incredibly talented editor, which I'm really happy with. I've written a script for another video, which I'm really happy with. I'm looking for a TikTok editor right now because I just don't have time. I'm trying really hard to, like, stay on top of it, but I have all these series I'm trying to record. I just don't have time.
You got to think of the roots as like her lungs. If they're all compact and tight, there's no room for it to breathe and grow. It shouldn't, with good care, ever die in a pot that size, but it'll go through some hella stress when it flowers and leaves. Also, yes, root rot is a thing. Bigger pots need drainage and careful watering.
Yes. Well, that was actually one of the things I was doing because I repotted my Monstera last night. I watched horror movies and repotted my plants. So the Monstera its pot was too small. They don't really mind it that much, but I was like, it definitely needed a bigger pot. But also, because the pot was really small, there was no like layers of drainage in it. So I redid it with like some perlite and some like wood chippy stuff at the bottom to like help it not get too wet. So yeah, that's good. So we're hoping that she's going to be happy in her new pot. Yes. Does it bother you, me calling you my sis? No, I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's cute. I mean, I'm not like, obviously I'm not literally your sis, but I think it's a cute thing to say. I don't know. It's quite common in like Muslim households, or like in Muslim cultures, to call people brother and sister when they're not literally your brother and sister. So I think it's quite sweet, but you know, I'm not going to go around calling people brother and sister if they don't want it. But yeah, that's kind of what I associate it with. Oh yeah, I've also lost my water. Don't know where it is, but that's fine. It also looks really dark in here today, and I'm not sure why, but it's kind of nice. Oh. But yeah, the plan is to bring this monitor down a little and then bring this camera down a little, because right now I feel like we're getting a bit of like a top of the head activity. That's a little too high, you know, but it's basically because everything's come down because this desk is a slightly different height. Oh my God. When you stretch and your literal chest bone goes crazy. Also, I found this fucking cat tree and I want to get it for Flo so badly, but it's not a good decision right now. I need a massage so badly. Good heavens. I need a massage so fucking badly. I'm practically dreaming of getting a massage. I've never had a Thai one though. I always feel like insecure because they've got like bend you around. And I'm not sure if like they'll be like, you're too fat, get away. You know, they're like, get off. Because like all the Thai ladies I know are really little. You and Deets will come over. I don't want them to be like, I'm not hefting you around, heifer, get out. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I need a head massage and a body massage and a foot massage. I'm so crunchy. Like, it's unbelievable. I've been doing like stretches every day and I am cracking. They picked you up with their feet. She was hella old and small. Okay. There's a couple of places around here that do Thai massage. So maybe I need to commit. Maybe I need to get it done. Yeah, no. Yeah, so that'd be really fun. I think we're going to play some Silent Hill 2 in a bit, but we're going to chat first. So yeah, or maybe we'll play Plant Potting Simulator. I don't know. Florence, what do you want? Do you want to be repotted? What's the deal? Hello. You come up here. It's actual bliss. Cracks in as many places you've never cracked before. It's wild. We can do the PowerPoint. I don't know. I've got limited ability token. My ability... It's been a day and a week and a month and a year. You know? We're doing our best. So, I have a PowerPoint. It is pre-prepared and it may be really fun, but don't worry, we're gonna do it all at some point. We're just trying our best, okay? We're hobbling to the finish line. Hang on. 1. Hi, Flo. Yeah, so 1, I'm really tempted, but I'm not going to because it's too expensive. But I just want to show you guys how nice this fucking cat tree is that I saw. And it's on a deal. Do you see this cat tree? Isn't that fucking gorgeous? Flo would fucking love it. I'm not going to buy it for her, though. Did my cat get the choice of whether to live with me or Fred? Unfortunately, Flo did not get the choice. Because Fred is not living in a place where he can have pets. Isn't that like the pengiest thing you've ever seen, though? I love it so fucking much. Anyway, I'm not going to buy it. But isn't it so nice? Yes, I asked Flo, and Flo said, mother... Basically, the decision was made that I have kept our original flat, which we're renting, because Fred couldn't afford to keep it anyway. So add it to Throne. I got enough shit on Throne, okay? Thank you. That's so sweet of you. But yeah, that's true. Flo was a gift from Fred to me Also, Fred can come and visit Flo anytime he wants, and he does, and that's all cool. Like, you know, but she wouldn't be happy in a shared flat in a room. It would make her very stressed and sad, and like, it wouldn't be a vibe. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I just want it. You know, you're allowed to want something and not buy it, all right? But it's paying. The thing is, the other one I was looking at, which I really love and is so cute and pretty, the issue is, in my opinion, the steps are quite small, and Flo likes to luxuriate. She likes to lie, you know? Wait, I'm protesting for you. Flo's place got taken over by a printer. Yeah, and I've taken it down because it's ugly and in the way, and hideous. But I've given her this one back, which she can jump up to if she wants to, and she was up there earlier. So right now, I think what I'm going to do is put another one of her steps up here, so she has like a smaller amount. I'm uninstalling the app to download again in a week when I relapse. What, from TikTok? But yeah, so anyway, that's the cat thing I saw. I really like it. I'm not buying it. I just liked it. You know what I mean? Honestly, that's like my table. This new desk I bought was like £250. So why would I spend 150, like essentially £100 less on a fucking cat tree? But I still really want it. So, you know, you can do two things. You can want something and not buy it. And then the other thing that we have is this PowerPoint as crafted by Sophie. Even though you all bullied me because the first slide isn't very well laid out, okay? Okay, so it says the Glee Curse. But trust me. Yeah, he's been live. Fred's live a lot right now. So yeah, we've got the Glee Curse. And we've got, which is very fun and enjoyable. And I will give you the rundown on all of the curses of Glee and what happened.
With a cam there, I thought it said the Glee come.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna let Sophie know that even the first page does need to be considered with regards to the camera, because otherwise we end up with the... Yeah, but that's because you're filth, mate. Right? It could say anything. You are the one who decided. All right? So go ahead. Filth, filth, filth. Right, so our options are plant repotting, lemon tree repotting, the return of the lemon tree. 2, what is the Glee curse? What was going on with that? Why it's cursed? 3, Silent Hill 2. You're all disgusting. Repotting. Do I do a poll? What do I do? I'm out of control. Also, why is it so fucking dark in this room? I swear it wasn't this dark last time I streamed.
Jet, I spent 10 minutes in our hangout talking about edging and you think this is filth.
Look, that's just good sense, alright? Oh, my galaxy lamp! You're right! My fucking little sunset lamp! Aha! Now we're in business! Do me a poll! Chop chop! Trump? Which one's Trump? I'm just kidding. Oh, you did the poll. Thank you so much. Please vote. Give me your legal opinion. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Today has been a day. I'm trying to record, both for a vlog and for a YouTube, for a TikTok series about redoing this room. And so I was recording, and I don't know if you guys remember, I tried to record something as a time lapse before, and my phone sped it up. So what was like 25?
Daily reminder for the Americans to go fucking vote, and also to chat to vote in the poll. Smile.
Vote, vote, vote. Not getting involved in the shenanigans. Now look. Wait, is it finally fucking election day? What day is it? Are you guys electioning finally? Is this shit gonna be over? Right. The most annoying one you want is the fucking repotting of the thing. In a few days. Jesus Christ, 5 more days? Put me in stasis. Go vote. Right. Okay. Sorry, my phone is out of control. Never had more alerts in my life. Right. Jesus. Satan is in my phone. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you remember, I was trying to do a bit of filming for TikTok where I did like some tidying up of this room, and it was supposed to be a time lapse, and my phone condensed about 30 minutes of doing things down to like 9 seconds, which was just ridiculous, just completely useless. We're so over that elections both are bad. I mean, essentially my issue isn't so much that I don't have a party that I think is better than the other. It's just that American elections last for like 2 years. So that's what's annoying. In England, our elections last 6 weeks. From the election has been called to the end. Which is much nicer, because while politics is always happening and you can engage with it, you're not perpetually being like advertised and bombarded, you know? But I mean, I understand potentially like that you would have issues with Kamala Harris. Obviously, I am much more left-wing than anything America finds remotely palatable, but like Trump is the worst candidate. What's going on? Hey, Trogdor. Yeah, you don't vote for Trump. Right, so we're going to try and do a little bit of plant repotting, and then we're going to have to hoover up all the dirt, and then we're either going to do the PowerPoint or the game. What came second? Was it PowerPoint or game? I can't remember. We'll do one of the two. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Yeah, no. That's the trouble, is that like you can be every criticism that you can level at Kamala Harris also applies to Trump, and then there's a bunch more. Do you know what I mean? Like she is bad, and then Trump is just much worse, you know? Yeah, it's wish fucking close. I swear to God. I honestly think it's so funny, Struther. Like, maybe we shouldn't vote for the candidate who tried to overthrow the election. Overthrow the fucking, literally, like, they tried to hold an insurrection, and the Republicans went, we need that guy back. Like, come on. That's mental. But anyway. Obviously, you guys know my... Yeah! When he went for fucking, what's his face? Oh, what's that? Mike Pence. Oh my God. And now he hates his other running mate. I'm not gonna lie. There is something especially insane about choosing to be Trump's running mate after he tried to kill his last one. Like, that is fucking crazy. We need to have more self-respect than this JD Vance. Also, like, how does every fucking American politician have the most unhinged name you've ever heard? Donald Trump. What the fuck is a JD Vance? He sounds like a fucking curtain pole. Lemon Plot's journey. Yes. If they make him win, I mean, then he'll have won, won't he? I don't know. Like, would you... I'll go over there and I'll give him a firm talking to. Yeah, it's all so embarrassing. Like, it really is. Okay, I have to leave you now to go get all the shit to repot the fucking plant, okay? So just distract yourselves, alright? If any of you leave, I'm gonna come around to your house, I'm gonna fight you personally, because you voted for this. You pests. It's time to pot. Sounds like a venereal disease. Which one?
Guess how long my fuse is for conspiracy twats today, chat? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Wait, are we doing
Smile.
conspiracies now? If Pence had left the Capitol during the uprising, there's a good chance Agent Orange would still be in office. Hang on, I'm confused. Well, like by murdering him? Pop me the kettle on. I'm nearly at the end of my fucking tea as well. But yeah, no. Oh my god, there's already dirt on the desk. Ah, this is gonna be hell. This is hell. Right, we can't tell Sophie I did this. The idea that we just set up this room and I'm about to cover it in dirt. She's gonna get a gun. Oh, that makes sense. I forgot about that. Right, hang on. Me and the plant are gonna commune. Here it is. It's gonna. You can't even. Hang on. Okay, now you know what's going on. One moment.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance.
Okay.
I'm gonna dance, 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 dance,
Right.
dance. I'm gonna dance,
Woo!
dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance.
Okay. Right, first of all,
I don't wanna fall in love no more. It's just
right, first of all, we're gonna put some perlite and some of this orchid repotting mix in because it gives it some good drainage at the bottom.
No, I just can't do it.
Right? So that it doesn't get too moist. And then we're gonna pop this in. Alright, so all the dirt is already like falling apart. That's fine. We'll knock off what is excess. Just into the bottom. Moist. Right. Lovely. Oh, it's moist. I literally only opened this bag yesterday. So it's hella moist. Okay. Damn it. I just felt dirt hit my foot. Drenched. Dripping.
If Cess was on Steven Universe's gemstone would be just moist.
The moist stone? I do not support that. Okay. Just a wet rock. You guys are gross.
Face the facts that I lost everything that I had when we split into different paths. It hurt so much I could only laugh. You can remove me with a tap, gone. Packing it up, another rap done. Trapping
Okay.
into a dead cul-de-sac. Off track, I've been falling off this for y'all, but nobody in this world do me dirty like you.
All right.
White trying to fix what they
The lemon
want.
tree is
I'm a jump ship. You
officially
stay where you are, don't stop.
and quite easily actually repotted.
We just can't make
Woohoo!
live, can't follow what I
And there's only a bit of dirt on the floor, so hang on. We'll just hoover that up. It's not my stream without some hoovering. What do you reckon? Happy? Thrilled? Loving life? Brilliant. Okay, I've now got to go take all this outside. Woo! Look at that. Solid repot. That was actually very easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh. Write the song, sing along. You know what you do. I'll tell you right now, it's definitely fucking cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck the rules. Fuck them rules. Better trust yourself. Why and you've been waiting for someone to do it more.
Okay, bad news. We're about to deeply traumatize Florence because I have to hoover. She's gonna be so mad about it. So, early apologies to Flo.
Emily, I need this playlist PLS.
Okay. Right, this is how I'm streaming from now on. Come on, camera. Come on, work with me. Oh, Christ. Girl, today's not the day. Okay. She's kind of creaking and crunching. Please, go back. Oh, there we go. Camera's like, no, we're not going, we're never going back. Flo actually handled that. She was very brave and didn't stand up. Now.
Sheldon, you are not just now seeing a Hoover with lights for the first time. I don't fucking believe it. You're trolling us.
Why
Surely.
Why does it have a floodlight? So you can see where all the bits are on your carpet, right? Yeah. So it because the light, right? So if you've got your floor here and there's little bits, the light's hitting them directly and like making them really obvious. So like, yes. No, but it's for like under the sofa, dark corners, like under my desk, you know? Makes it a lot easier to see where the dirt and dust remains. Or like if there's dirt and dust that matches the color of your carpet, it makes it more obvious. We all learn something new every day. And for Sheldon, you know when they go like once in 1,000 people, you'll say something that you think is obvious and they'll have never heard it. Like that person is always Sheldon. You're seeing into the future. I am quite impressed by that Hoover because it was really weird. Like basically the day Fred moved out, the Hoover broke, and I was ready to have an emotional breakdown. So instead, I just went on Amazon and bought the most on a deal shark Hoover I could find, and that one was like cheap because it's like rose gold, and obviously nobody wants rose gold anymore. And I was like, I literally don't care what color my Hoover is. Hey Retro, you know what? It is an exciting. I was excited. Admittedly, my last Hoover also had a light, but I think the shark ones do it a lot. I rate shark for Hoovers. So, the plant, the pot, the tree is back there right now.
Sheldon's got one of them non-electric Hoovers. Like the push-along ones. I believe Mrs. Art called them hot-a-dare-dare-ders.
Like one of those ones you've got to like crank the airbag and it sucks things up. You've got a bot? Oh, you've got a fucking Roomba. Fucking Roomba, mate. This is so silly. Does it work? Does it for you? Good. Live your dream. Anyway. That is quite posh. It doesn't need fucking lights. It can't see. It's a fucking robot. Doing sonar around your floor or whatever. Right. You're all big and sane again. So anyway, look, you started it. I don't know. Look. Yeah. The lights are on so you see it. Yes, exactly. I didn't start it. I just repotted my plant. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on the status of the tree. We will hope our very best that the tree is going to experience great joy and grow. Now, the next job is, do we A, have a mental breakdown, B, play Silent Hill 2, or C, do our Glee PowerPoint? Oh yeah, Deets, you are asking what playlist this is. So this is the Epidemic Sounds pop genre playlist. But I have two filters on. One is the restless filter, so I want the songs to be like upbeat pop. So they're restless and they're all songs with vocals. I usually don't always go for vocals, but I like vocals for the intro. PowerPoint? Cool. Okay. Let's do the PowerPoint then. Updated. Yeah, so it's Epidemic Sounds. That's what I've been using for all the music on the stream recently because it's worked. But yeah, you can filter by a lot of different things. So there are lots of moods like restless, hopeful, happy, dreamy, eccentric, romantic, sad, dark, angry, sentimental, epic, but within the pop genre. So this is Restless and all songs with vocals. Also, a lot of the time, they might have a song with vocals, and then the song after it is the same song, but just the instrumental. And obviously, that's not very good for the stream, because you guys are like, wait, we just heard this, you know? That being said, if I'm about to do Glee, I feel like I need to get a god-awful Glee songs in the background thing. But what I am actually going to do is pause the music, because if I decide to cut this down into a YouTube video, that music is baked into the background. Do you know what I mean? Does it make sense? It's going to be, if you have never watched Glee, or you were vaguely aware of Glee coming out, and that's all you know about it, you are going to be in literal shock. You will not believe that this is true. And it's not going to be every single thing that ever happened to Glee or the Glee cast. It's just covering like a lot of the main players and what went on with them. Some of these people are from, not really from my era of Glee, but I'll get into it. So, the Glee Curse. Or, if you want to read it as something else, feel free. So quickly to cover, what is Glee? I'm sure a lot of you remember it coming out. It was an American TV show based around a thing called a Glee Club in a fake American high school called McKinley High. So a Glee Club is somewhere in between like choir and cheerleading. So they do like a cappella songs, although sometimes it's not, but it's usually a cappella singing group, but they also have like dancing as part of it, right? But it's a lot more like straightforward than cheerleading, you know, where they're all like doing flips and getting tossed in the air and stuff. So it's about this guy who is the teacher. He's supposed to be a Spanish teacher, and I think in canon he can't really speak Spanish. And his name is Mr. Shu. And Mr. Shu decides, because he always wanted to be like a singer or whatever, and he's a bit of a flop, he decides he's going to start a Glee Club and bring all these kids together. And then this, Jane Lynch, is playing Sue Sylvester. She is an absolute icon of this show. She literally holds it together half the time. And she is like the bad guy. She doesn't want the Glee Club to exist. She wants all the money to go to the cheerleaders. And these are our teenage cast who are largely, evidently, not teenagers. And they follow their years through school, trying to win the national finals of the Glee championships. And then at one point, half of them go off to New York because they all get too old. And so then it's half at school, half trying to become Broadway stars in New York. That was the theory of Glee. At first, it was a comedy. It started to take itself a lot more seriously. Like, it was still trying to be funny, but, like, the whole concept of it... Basically, this guy, Chris Colfer, Kurt, that was his character. Charisma Carpenter was nearly 30 in Buffy. Was she supposed to... I don't really remember Buffy that well, to be honest. Was she supposed to be young? I thought she was a demon or something. But... basically, he was, like, the only person on the cast who was, like, kind of the appropriate age. And also, he is gay in real life and was cast as a gay teenager in the show, which, given that it was, like, I don't know, 2007, was, like, a really big deal. And there was a lot of, like, Glee touching on, like, important topics. So, like, they had, like, an episode where he was getting homophobically harassed, and I mean that happened nonstop basically, but like they kind of talked about that stuff, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, Glee's really good because it's like talking about important topics. And they had some crazy fucking episodes. Like, they straight up had a school shooting episode. We're not getting into that today, but it happened. So we're gonna go through some of the cast, like the lead principal cast, because there were lots of offshoots to this. there was a show called the Glee Project where they made people like do a reality show to try and get a part on Glee. And there were offshoots here, there, and everywhere. It was fucking huge. They also made them all do international touring. There was a Glee tour with all these people in London, and I think that that's insane too. So yeah, it was massive. So first of all, oh, this is a sad one to start with. Okay, first of all, we have Corey Monteith, who is one of the main characters, right, of the show. So yes, he played the quarterback at McKinley High who risks his cool guy status after joining the Glee Club. So he's like, if you're not American, like being the quarterback in football is a big deal. And yeah, he's supposed to be like this like head of the sports team. And he's like, I could sing too. So this is a really sad story. He is actually, of all the people who have died subsequent to Glee, he is the only one who died while Glee was being made. So he was Canadian, and yeah, he had substance abuse issues, and I think he had a difficult upbringing. And yeah, so apparently he started dabbling with drugs when he was like 13. Oh yeah, a lot of people died. There's some deaths. There's other stuff, but there's deaths. So Corey Monteith, he was found dead July 13th, 2013. And he basically found fame in Glee. He was no-name cast entirely because he had like a good audition tape. So he went from having struggled with drugs, getting clean, getting cast in Glee, and then dying within like 10 years. So yeah, he was found dead in Vancouver. He was 31. And yeah, he had been there for a week. And basically when he didn't check out, they went into his room and found him. And he had a relapse of heroin. And what that meant was that during the show, they had to find a reason that his character had died. And the insanely crazy and fucked up thing about it is that the woman that he was dating, who was like his on-screen love interest, Leah Michelle. So she played, that's Leah Michelle, that's Corey Monteith. And they were like the main, Ross and Rachel of it all. And he actually started dating in real life. Oh, well, that's a disaster. Somehow I've gone to the end. Hang on. So, wait. There we go. That was great PowerPoint. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. So, yeah, they were dating in real life. He went off, hung out with some friends, relapsed, overdosed, and died. And then they had to do an entire episode where his fiance and all his friends are singing and dancing about his death. So there is an episode called The Quarterback where everyone is singing tragic songs about how he died too young. About a month after he died, maybe 2. It's insane. Up next. I didn't know she was dead. Holy shit. She's dead too. I actually didn't know about her. So she was somebody who joined the cast after kind of after I stopped watching. Because, as I said, a lot of the cast left the school to go and be in New York, so they needed new young characters to come in and fill some of those spots in the original Glee cast. Oh wait, it's her boyfriend who's dead. That makes so much more sense. Becca Tobin's boyfriend, nightlife entrepreneur Matt Bendick, was found dead July 10th, just 3 days before the 1-year anniversary of Corey Monteith's death. That's just weird, to be honest. As long as it's not the same hotel, I would say that's weird. And she's not dead, which is good because I didn't think she was dead. I was shocked that she was dead. So her boyfriend is dead, right? Okay. Now this is another man who is dead. So we have dead, not quite dead, and then dead again. This is a death that you don't need to feel too bad about. This is Mark Salling. He played Noah Puckerman, who was a bully in Glee and then joined the Glee Club. So Mark Salling was already quite a controversial character. He dated a couple of people on the cast. They had a lot of like back and forth kind of drama. You know, they like broke up, didn't get on, all of that kind of stuff. And he was just a bit of a playboy. There's a lot of like news articles about him getting up to shenanigans. Well, in 2015, just after Glee finished, I'm pretty sure, he was arrested in Los Angeles on suspicion of possessing several thousand photos of child sexual abuse material. So he got tipped off by one of his ex-girlfriends. The police got tipped off by one of his ex-girlfriends. They searched his house. They found 50,000 images downloaded between April and December of 2015. 50,000 on his USB flash drives and on his computer. In 2017, he pled guilty as part of a plea deal, and he was expected to be sentenced to 4 to 7 years in jail, and then he killed himself. Yeah. So he is also dead, but he's one of the ones where we can go, well, fuck you too, because he was a fucking psycho. But yeah, people had rumors about him, but nobody saw this coming. But yeah, one of his girlfriends literally like came forward and was like, I don't give a fuck what happens. Like, you need to get him because he's fucking insane. And like, you can deep dive that if you want. I didn't want to go into too much detail on this because it's depressing and awful. But yeah, it's insanely fucked. Up next, we have Heather Morris. She's not dead, by the way. Yeah, we have our first no-death person. Yay! So, Heather Morris was actually pretty cool. So, she was only cast as a dancer because she is a professional dancer. She used to dance on Beyonce's tour before Glee, right? So, she is like a really fucking good dancer. So, she was cast as a dancer and people liked her and her vibe so much on the cast. They literally wrote her a speaking part. She had never acted before, which I think is really cool. So yeah, she went from just a dancer to being promoted to a talking character, and she ended up being like quite a big character. She ended up being like part of like a major storyline. Her and this other cheerleader, Santana, like they make a joke that like, I can't remember what it was. It was something like, if sex meant that you were dating, then Santana and I would be dating each other. And then everybody was like, what the fuck? Did they just say that they're getting gay together? And so they just wrote it in and made them both like fully lesbians. So they ended up getting married at the end of the show. It was actually very cute. So she ended up going from like nothing to like this big cast, this big character. She's not gay in real life. She's married, has a husband, has kids. But Santana, who was played by Naya Rivera, was actually her IRL best friend, which is really cute. And basically, yeah, the producers overheard her being funny, and they were like, you're hired. We're doing a comedy show. But I don't know if you guys remember the fappening. She was one of the victims of that. Lots of her, I think, images were exposed. And people apparently were horrible to her on set from then on, which is incredibly shitty. Like, her literal phone images are hacked, right? You're on like world tours, you're working non-stop, you have a partner or whatever, you're sending some sexy pictures. Hell, you're a professional dancer, you look fit, you take some sexy pictures because you're like, look at me go. Then that shit gets leaked and you never get to live it down on set. Apparently, the entire time. And I'm like, get a fucking grip, you fucking losers. Like, truly get a grip. Like, we're all adults. The idea that, like, other people in the cast and crew aren't also taking sexy pictures, ridiculous, gross, creepy. Anyway, boo. Another case of Glee being a shitty set. This is a really sad one. We're back to death. Naya Rivera. So, these were the two who were dating in the show and then later got married and were besties in real life. So, yeah, she was part of the original cast. She was, like, this bitchy so the cheerleaders are called the Cheerios. She was like the head Cheerio, and she was always like, if you ever see like brutal, like crazy brutal moments in Glee, it's usually her just saying some crazy thing about another character, right? So, ooh, my phone nearly fell off the fucking thing. Yeah, people really liked her. She was actually a pretty good singer, because you'd think on this show everyone would be an amazing singer, but it was a mixed bag. So, yeah, in 2015, she'd like gone through some shit as well. Like, she was dating, oh fuck, what's that guy's name? Basically, she was dating a guy, and then Ariana Grande pulled an Ariana Grande with him. He obviously went willingly, but yeah, she was like dating a guy and then found out that, like, basically he was banging Ariana behind her back. Big Sean, I think it was. And she also briefly dated Mark Salling, and that was like a disaster on set, because they hated each other after that. But yeah, her story's really sad. In 2015, she and her partner Ryan Dorsey announced they were expecting their first child, and they had a son, Josie, who was born in September of 2015. But yeah, within 2 years, they had gotten divorced after a domestic dispute in which she was arrested, but shortly after, apparently, charges were dropped. So clearly things were not happy at home. And then in 2020, this was really fucking crazy. So in 2020, she was declared missing because her 4-year-old son was found alone in a boat that she had rented. So they had gone out in this boat together, and she just wasn't there. And like the kid was obviously found like on his own, which was crazy as it was. And Josie told the investigators he and Rivera were swimming, and she told him to get back into the boat. Reporters state that he recalled she helped him climb back into the boat, but was unable to climb back on board herself, and then she disappeared underwater. On July 13th, it was announced that a body had been found by divers in Lake Peru, where the search resumed in the morning. The body was confirmed to be Rivera's. The sheriff suggested that Rivera and Josie might have found themselves caught in a rip current and struggled to get back to the boat, saying she likely mustered up enough energy to save her son, but not enough to save herself. I think about this all the fucking time. I think this is one of the craziest, saddest things I've ever heard. Like, you go out swimming in a lake, and then you just fucking drown with your kid. And the way that she managed to get him back in the fucking boat, but wasn't able to save herself, is so sad. And she was so young. Fucking crazy. Awful, awful, awful. Like, genuinely one of the saddest stories I've ever heard. Of all the people who died in the cast, I think her story is the one I think about the most. Because can you even imagine? I literally can't. So yeah, after all this bullshit, she finally gets like a happy life, and then fucked. And apparently she always wanted to be a parent. Awful. It's quite common. People run an adrenaline, it fades once task accomplished. Yeah, it's so sad, right, Scotty? Like, she fucking threw everything she had into saving her son. Fucking sad, man. Anyway, so yeah, that was a shit one. On to the next. Oh, on the subject of other people being shit. Right, so I believe Melissa was Supergirl, right? On the CBS show. I don't know, one of those American shows. So she's actually gone on to be pretty successful, which is really cool. Melissa how the fuck do you say these French ass names? Benoist? Benoit? I don't know how you say it. I've heard other people say it. So she was another one like that girl Kitty, who joined the show in later seasons. I think she might have been somebody who came off the Benoit balls. I think she might have come off the Glee Project TV show. Because I think that the guy that she dated, Blake Jenner, who played Ryder Lynn, which is like such an American name, jumped in to drag a kid out that had fallen in. As he's doing it, the family's dog jumps in too. He gets them both. Oh, thank God. Benoist? Oh, Chris Benoit. Oh, yeah, he did do some murders as well. Yeah, a lot of that. Anyway, she hasn't murdered anyone. So she gets born as a cute little thinger girl, and she is sort of very cute, wholesome, yeah, girl next door kind of character. Her name is Marley Rose. So she meets this co-star. I think they met on the reality show, and they both got cast in the actual main show, but I might be wrong. So yeah, he was cast as character Ryder Lynn. So they were love interests in the show. They got engaged in real life. They got married in 2015. Hooray, you think? That's so cute. But within a year, they were broken up and getting divorced and citing irreconcilable differences. Well, yeah, in 2019, which is 4 years later, she released a video on Instagram which was detailing the abuse she suffered during the relationship at the hands of this fucking asshole Blake Jenner. So he, in one instance, threw a phone at her, striking her in the eye, and tore her iris, which is now permanently dilated. She also stated she experienced extreme control, manipulation, and cycles of severe violence, including being slapped, punched, shoved into walls, dragged by her hair, and choked during the relationship. Yes, that is exactly the same reason. People think that David Bowie had different colored eyes, but he didn't. He just had differently dilated pupils. But yeah, so that's fucking psychotic. But like, they literally met on the show, and in a happy turn of events, I haven't heard about him doing much of anything. And he might still be getting jobs, but nothing as prominent as she has been. She was actually leading her own show, which is really cool, because oftentimes when like cases of abuse happen, the guy still goes on to be successful and the woman gets blackballed. So, or like the abuser and the victim, but it's usually the guy and the girl. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was a state. Then we got this asshole. So this is the guy who was abusing her. Yeah, so he joined the show from starring on the Glee project, the reality show set up to find future cast members for the main show. She made the video talking about his abuse. He responded via an Instagram post in which he admitted to causing the eye injury and confirmed the infliction of abuse throughout the relationship. He also alleged the abuse during their relationship had been mutual, and she had physically assaulted him during the relationship, resulting in injury. She stated in her original video that she began fighting back in defense against his attacks during their relationship. This is the thing, right? So often people go, oh, it's mutual abuse, it's mutual abuse. Protecting yourself is not mutual abuse. Do you know what I mean? He literally got bad luck with the shitty haircut, right? But that's the thing, is it's not mutual if you fucking start it, you know? If you punch me and I punch you back, that's not mutual, right? I'm defending myself. So he's a fucking cunt. He was pulled over for not stopping at a stop sign, was found to be driving under the influence, and he pled no contest but didn't go to jail. Boo, once again, people getting away with it. Straight to prison. Up next, Leah Michelle. Now, this is kind of funny. Well, actually, it's not, because at first it's going to be bad. Do we talk? No, none of this is funny. Allegedly, she can't read, though. That's fun. Leah Michelle was cast as the main character, Rachel Berry. She is, like, obsessed with being a Broadway actress. She's, like, hyper type A kind of character, right? And she is a fucking good singer. You can't deny that she is a good singer, but she is also extremely annoying. And her character, she apparently in real life is Rachel Berry, right? She's super type A, super, like, aggressive. She wants all the roles. She wants all the fucking attention. She wants all the solos. So her character is always going on about getting every single solo and basically making sure that, like, she's always the center of attention. But apparently that did go through into her, like, regular life. So in 2020, after making a social media post in support of the BLM movement, actress Samantha Ware called out Michelle for bullying and racism on set. Oop. Remember when you made my first television gig a living hell? Because I'll never forget, Ware tweeted in all caps. I believe you told everyone that if you had the opportunity, you would shit in my wig. That's crazy! Can't be threatening to shit in someone's wig. Amongst other traumatic microaggressions, that's a macroaggression. Threatening to shit in someone's wig is not a microaggression. That's a big, that's big. Okay. And maybe question my career in Hollywood. Like, that's an insane thing to do. Other colleagues of Michelle chimed in, including Yvette Nicole Brown, Tony winner Alex Newell, and the domino effect brought up horror stories from trans model Plastic Marta, who claimed that she saw Michelle in the bathroom at the Emmy ceremony. She yelled at her for being in the woman's bathroom. That's crazy. Actor Davis Snell, yeah, I'm going to go with that, said Michelle wouldn't let him sit at a table with her when he had a guest role on Glee.
Not gonna lie, I zoned out slightly, and what brought me back was shitting in a wig is a macroaggression.
Yeah, that's a macroaggression. I stand by that, right? So, yeah, she was harassing fucking everyone, right? So she's yelling at trans women for being in the women's bathrooms. She won't let people sit at her table. When he had a guest starring role on Glee, stating he didn't belong there. A former child actress who worked with Michelle on Broadway in the 90s shared on social media, she demeaned the crew, threatened to have people fired if she was in any way displeased. She was 12. She was terrifying. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Also, there's a rumor. So, because she's a very talented singer, and has been on Broadway before, she was in the original cast of a Broadway show called Spring Awakening, as was Jonathan Groff, who you have probably seen in things. He was in Hamilton as the king and many other things. Mindhunter as the Mind, the young guy in Mindhunter. So they were like played against each other in that, but they were really young when they were cast, because Spring Awakening is about like teens discovering sex, essentially. And the allegations are that because she was on stage when she was so young, she didn't actually get much in the way of schooling. And there's loads and loads of clips of her being handed something to read and like giving it to somebody else. So there are also allegations like if a tweet is sent and it just has an emoji, she wrote the caption. But if the tweet is sent and it's like written out, it means that it was actually her like staff who posted it, which I think is kind of funny. And that is what you missed on Glee. So it was a horribly cursed show. It was diabolical. So many people did Glee and never acted again because they were like, I don't want to. I do not want to fucking participate in that insanity. And honestly, you can do more. Like, but I'm not going to, because we all have to get a life. But like, so he's fine. He dated Emma Watson for a bit. This guy and this girl basically went from like main cast to like in the bin, never got any roles, never got any fucking lines, and they both have a podcast bitching about Glee. This woman, Amber Riley, fucking incredibly talented. I saw her doing Dreamgirls in London and it was the fucking time of my life. He left and wrote children's books. Jane Lynch is still a queen. Don't know what's happened to Mr. Shue, but he was a creepy, creepy character, so I don't think it went well for him. Teacher isn't the only murderers in the building. Hey, Mr. Shue, he's getting jobs. Yeah, no one liked Mr. Shue, so I think it impacted, like, he was really hoping it would be, like, people would really want to see him in more things, but everyone was like, oh, no. Like, he found, so, like, just to set you up for the experience of what watching Glee is like, he found this character, the quarterback, found out that he was a good singer by sneaking into the showers where he was naked and watching him sing. Oh, Jane Lynch? Yeah, she's fucking amazing. Jane Lynch was famous before this show. She will be famous after. She will always be famous. She was amazingly talented. And great and very funny. Yeah, no, she fucking killed it. But she always does. She's in tons of stuff. Like, I think, like, Glee was her main thing for a bit. But I think only people of, like, my age range would, like, know her exclusively from that. I do need to watch Only Murders in the Building, though. I've heard it's really good. But I'm not giving Disney my money. So I need to find another way to get it. Ooh. Also, I watched 2 horror movies while I was potting plants last night, and they're both good. So if you have Shudder, fuck, what was this movie called? Orifice? No. Fuck. It was not called Orifice. No, don't take me out of context. Don't do it. It wasn't called Orifice, I told you. It was just something that sounded a bit like it. Off. Fuck. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna find it. Hang on. No, not the Orifice. No, stop. Oh, where's my app? The fuck did I watch? My brain's doing that thing where, like, once you've said something one way, you can't think of it another way. How the fuck did you see Oddity? See, not Orifice, Oddity. Oddity was really good. It was like spooky, ghosty vibes. I really enjoyed it. And it isn't like, it's one you can watch and like have other stuff going on, but like it's very atmospheric. It's very fun. Things are quite crazy. And I also watched this film called Sissy, which is about an evil influencer. And frankly, all influencers are evil. So that is that's good. That was enjoyable. She was like a sort of pseudo spiritual mental health one, and that was the one I was really like potting the plants with, and it was like good nonsense. You've seen that one? Yeah, so she goes by like Sincerely Cecilia, and basically it's a slasher where people are on a killing spree. And you know what? If we're supporting women's rights, we're supporting women's wrongs, and she does some things wrong. But it was pretty funny. That one was a lot more lighthearted, less like actually horror, more like thriller, murder, suspense. Oh god, what's happening, you know? It's like a slasher. There was nothing like otherworldly or like occult other than her posting on Instagram, which I would say is an act of occult weirdness. So yeah, those are my film recommendations. If you haven't seen The Substance, you still need to go out and see The Substance. Also, I have some films I'm booked in for this week, which are... What am I seeing this week? So I can tell you if they're good or not. Oh, don't fuck with me. My phone is logged into the wrong fucking account. Who wants that? So this week I'm going to see Conclave, which is about popes. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that sold on the whole pope thing, but the cast is fucking stacked. The cast is insane. Aw, mate, you can't even support these nuts? Let's give it another go.
Support these nuts.
I still don't think that was good enough. That sounded like port these nuts. Third time's a charm.
Support these nuts.
There we fucking go, love. Sophie just said, I just got hate crimed. Did you actually get hate crimed? You can't start something. I just got hate crimed in the funniest way. That's not how you start a message. I wasn't sure if I needed to go get myself a gun, you know? Like, joke. What? I can send you a voice note for the stream if you want to hear it. Yes. Send me a voice note. Stat. So, Conclave. All right? It's about picking a new pope. And who the fuck is in it? Honestly, who the fuck isn't in it? These people wanted to be in this movie. Stanley Tucci, Ray Fiennes, John Lithgow, and then... I mean, I think it's going to be a film with no women in it whatsoever, but, like, it's about the Catholic Church, so... Yeah. Also, it does look like the Pope maybe gets exploded, and I am down for that, because that would be quite fun. So, yeah, I'm down, and I'm excited for that experience, and I'm also gonna try and see the one where... Peachy! Holy shit, Peachy's a huge fan of the Pope getting exploded. Just kidding, just kidding. Rearing, Ash Firefly, Death Row Kingdom, Goose Pod, Nemo, John, Vindictive. Oh my god, that is so many people. Peachy just gifted.
Getting in on that big honk train.
Woo! That honk train is gonna be fatter than my ass. That was inappropriate. I'd like to make an apology. Thank you so much. What a fucking queen. 202 sub points. Wow. You're a legend of the people. Deets is so cocked. Deets, why are you so cocked? Come on, baby. All right, we'll give it 1 second. 1, go. No, it's not doing it. I gave it a 1 and a clap. Shake loose like a moose. Not shake loose like a fucking moose. Right. Hang on. Unacceptable. We don't need that. We do not need that.
Did you hear? They tried to blow up the Pope. Big mistake, folks. Huge mistake. Nobody explodes better than us. They can't do it like we do. The Pope, he'd survive that, no question. One of the toughest guys around. And you know what? I'd have the best protection. Believe me, Vatican needs stronger walls. I could build them the best walls. Nobody builds walls like me.
It's true. That was fucking amazing. I loved it. Hang on, let me replay the other ones. Why did that work? None of the others worked. Here we go. Let's go. Go. Do you have to give it a
Honk,
voice?
honk, honk, honk.
Hey, okay. Thank you, Deets. Come on, Misha.
Getting in on that big honk train.
Woo! Let's go. Woo! Oh no. Well, we'll see. Some of the shit works some of the time. That I can tell you. I also saw a fucking amazing post. I actually saw 2 fucking amazing posts. This is the one that it reminded me of. The Donald Trump one. I think this is the funniest thing I have seen this year. Right? Oh fuck. How the fuck do I let you guys see this?
Is the reason my Twitch keeps crashing is cause they've titted about animating the hype train bar like...
Have they fucked the bar? Is that what is going on? Right. We're gonna read this. And also we have 1 minute to get to level 6. If we get to level 6, I'm really fucking hyped. Did it still not let your chair play? Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, go! Bitch. I've replayed it 4 times.
Less than 3.
Woo! I love you, Blinks!
Train me, daddy.
Blinks, thank you so much. Woogly! Woo! Let's go! Stinky? They're stinky. Let's fucking go! You beauties. Half my shit is evidently fucked, but we can blame Stream Elements and not me. I would like to say Stream Elements is trying to take me down. They don't want us to succeed. They hate me personally. That's just the fact of it. Let's fucking G!
Dad, let's G.
Hey, it happened! It's working! Woohoo! Baron Rodney Thickbush, Virgin Me, Ancient Scott, Tall Harris, Psychonosis, Meiosis and Mitosis. Yo, Northern Tech Helmet. Did you get 5 as well? Oh no, that's just slow. No, Woogly gifted 5. Did you even get a pop-up, Woogly? I don't think you... The shit's so delayed. Northern Tech Hermit. Woo! Let's go. I'm vibing. Chat, would you like to hear my favorite lemon-themed piece of information that I have read? It blew my mind. I don't know. I haven't seen where this is from. So it could be a lie. But I'm not telling this to you because it's factual. I'm telling it to you because it's funny as fuck. Okay? Just, if you haven't seen this, prepare yourself. Everything's bad under Biden. Even the lemonade is killing people. Did you see that? People drink lemonade and die. The lemonade didn't kill you when I was president. It was tasty and fun to drink. We loved the lemonade, didn't we? We did, but not under Biden. Bacon is more money. Gas is more money. The lemonade is more money. And it kills you. When life gives you lemons, Joe Biden kills you with them. Oh, literally amazing. If anyone was looking for something to TTS, you subscribed? Where's your fucking pop-up? Oh, you've been subscribed against your will. Valid. Congratulations. I wonder who gave you the sub. I wonder which of our beautiful gifters. Was it Woogly? Was it Northern Tech Hermit? Or was it Peachy with 20 fucking gifted subs? Either way. This dumb motherfucker.
It's a shame they missed.
I mean, I don't want to start talking conspiracy theories, but I don't want to start talking conspiracy theories. That's all I'm saying. Who changed your name in Discord? Yes, but I'm not gonna lie. The idea of when life hands you lemons, Joe Biden kills you with them. Legendary. Also, Joe Biden. Oh, fuck me. Joe Biden has been biting babies. In his defense, Italians love to bite babies. I am interested in your takes on the baby biting situation. I don't know if you've seen it. This baby was dressed as a piece of chicken as well, or as a chicken. And like, I eat chicken. So, you know.
When life gives you lemons, Joe Biden kills you with them.
So good. Look, okay, is this weird or not weird? Because in Italian, this is normal. But in America, I think this is very strange. He is buying random people's babies. I think it's funny. And also, I think it shows a lot of confidence in his teeth. Most elderly people, you bit a baby like that, those teeth are coming right out. Who is he, fucking Kirby? This is the thing. Chubby babies get bitten. I used to get bitten all the time. Thighs, tops of your arms, cheeks. And pinched. Oh, the pinching. Just random people dangling off you. It was awful. They love chubby babies. I think maybe it's just a generational thing. Maybe he's old. That was more normal back then. I don't know.
That's a man who's about to retire and not have to give a fuck.
Literally, he's like, this could lose me the election any other time. But right now, I'm just biting some babies. Chat, we're halfway through a level 7 hype train, which is fucking crazy. So if you've got any subs to share, resubs, primes, bits, whatever, do it now because this is probably the biggest hype train we are gonna see in a hot minute. And it's huge. And you can be like, I was a part of that. Deets! Gifted 5! Plasword, Donkster, Stone Scars, Candy, Better Dead Than Smeg. It's big! It's throbbing! It's 99%! I need 1 bit now! Now!
Come on, level 8.
Woo! She tipped it over. She whacked her cock on it and it fell over. Ms. Zalo. Oh my god, Dean! Super Elmo. Chocolate Starfish. What you even on about? What you fucking on about? Fucking what you on about? Yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Woohoo! Sorry, that kind of implied that your dick was only 1%. I'm sorry, Deets. I'm sure it's much better than that. That's massive. Dean, thank you. You're a fucking legend. You're all legends. I love you all so much. I have more brilliant things that I've seen on the internet, which is an old post, but a great post. What a username. Fucking on about, literally. Flick the bean over the line. Look how much Sheldon loves penne and shitters. He changed his name. I'm not clicking on your fucking penne-related insanity. I have some other insanity to show you. Does anybody know this post? It is the tits. It is a Facebook review by a mother who said, I paid £85 for a Grinch visit. He advertises the Grinch to come in, mess up the kid's bed, have a pillow fight, put toilet roll around your Christmas tree, and pictures with the kids at the end. They were told to leave no pictures. Versus what I got. Every single bit of party food, expensive cupcakes thrown all over the place. Tree decorations broke. Fairy liquid poured on my kitchen floor. Egg smashed. A full bottle of juice poured over the floor. And my son. Kids' new onesie ruined. Highly, highly, highly do not recommend. Mailed and complained. No reply. Grinch defo came and stole Christmas. Never been so disgusted in my life. So this is the before, right? Cute little foods laid out. Who the fuck did you let in your house? Who did that? Look! I'm sorry, you let like your ex in or something. Whoever was wearing that Grinch mask was somebody, you had ops and you let them in the house. Destroyed your shit. This child is smothered in cake. I probably loved it, to be honest. I think I'd have thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But can you imagine? You pay someone £85 to come round and fucking put a little bit of loo roll in your Christmas tree and they just demolish.
Truly psychotic.
Demolish. Grinch before he was rehabilitated, literally. You have to pay extra to get late series Grinch. You know? They got early Grinch. Fully crazy. I saw that and I was like, who was it? That feels like a targeted campaign. Like they printed out these things. They knew you'd be willing to spend 85 quid. Like they didn't go, this isn't a business. This was literally retribution. Max turned up and pooped in the kettle, literally. Funniest thing I've seen this week is Jackass IRL streaming getting punched repeatedly in South Korea. Way! Honestly, streamers going to Asia, being disrespectful, and getting their asses kicked. There is no better situation. Like, it just keeps happening. No one can stop it. Because streamers can't stop being the worst people in the world. Well, not the worst in the world, but bad. Very bad. Bad, and disappointing. Also, thank you so much. We are on level 8 or level 7, going on level 8, which is fucking massive. Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you to Dean, to Deets, to Northern Tech Hermit, to Woogly for all gifting 5 subs. Thank you Blinks for the resub, and thank you Peachy for getting this all started with 20 fucking gifted subs. That is insane. I think the hype train is about to die, but it is lived gloriously. The lemon party increases. No, we've gained more tarts, okay? I can't believe you guys keep making me say these things. Anything else amazing I've seen on Twitter that I need to share with you? Oh yeah, this made me laugh. It's stupid. It made me giggle. Hang on. We must go from the beginning. Oh, I got a chest! I got a hype chest! I fucking love this kid. Stupid ass. Oh my god, I got this stupid fucking miss emote. Oh, this is such a read on me. Miss. That's cute. I like that. Shout out Twitch. That was really nice. Thank you everyone who joined the hype train, whether it be with 100 bits or gifting 20 subs. You are a legend. And thank you. And I appreciate you. And you give me life. Today has been hard. But good, but hard. So, I appreciate you. You're cheering me up. M is actually decent at crazy golf. Oh, I'm gonna say, yeah, decent. The same dude who may or may not have had to flee Japan because the accuser. Wait, is this fucking Johnny Somali or whatever his name is? Who's not even fucking Somalian, by the way. Imagine. Yeah, man. Oh my god. We've got the message from Sophie about Sophie being hate crimed. I would like to thank you all for your support for the level 8 fucking hype train. And here's what I can tell you right now. As a thank you, you get 1 entire minute of Sophie. Hang on. You get 1 entire minute of Sophie. Tell me if you can hear her, okay?
Okay, so my boss might come halfway.
The fuck?
Okay, so my boss might come halfway through this. So sorry if you hear a beep.
Can you hear her?
So me and Lauren were just walking up Kingston High Street. So I'm going to the bus stop and she's going home. And like whole fucking gaggle of like white boys in balaclavas and puffer jackets come like strolling down the road, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And as they were about to pass me and Lauren, one of them just really loudly shouts, "Don't call her a fucking bowling ball, that's really rude." And then as they walk past, one of them sort of like goes to sort of like get in my space a bit, but I just sort of went round him and was completely fine. And then Lauren was like, oh. And I was like, guess who that was about? Clearly, because one of them would call me a bowling ball. The issue is, I hadn't heard the initial comment. I just heard one of them shouting, trying to defend me. And I'm like, if he hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have known. But I just thought it was really cute and also hilariously funny.
So, that's actually kind of funny, but kind of sad, right? So someone's being a dickhead and they're like, don't call her a fucking bowling ball. And she's like, oh, well, now I heard it. That's so cringe. There is nothing cringer than youths in balaclavas. They're always so embarrassing and like so full of themselves. Poor Soph. Hate crimed on the way home. Well, look, she was out having a really nice Vietnamese meal. Yeah, also bad news, everyone. Have I cooked any meals yet this week? No. I'm living off whatever random crap I can find in my cupboard. I need to do, I might, if I haven't done it yet, I may need to do a cooking stream on Sunday. Just like prepping all my meals, because otherwise I'm gonna get, didn't you prep last weekend? That was a week ago. Love the accents, and yeah, that's cringe as hell. Jackasses are everywhere. Yes, they are. It is cringe. But like, they're kids. You know what I mean? They're stupid and assholes. But like, whatever. Food is good. That food's been eaten, babe. The food is gone. No, I've got 3 more meals, 3 more HelloFreshes for the week. What do I even have? And I like unloaded it into the fridge, and I just have been so busy, I haven't even fucking cooked it. Yeah, I've got chicken loaded naan, Middle Eastern sticky beef. Sophie owes me beef. Hang on. Firstly, that's hilarious. Secondly, you owe me beef, you whore. I don't need that. Yeah, that was 2 fucking weeks ago. Didn't you meal prep? Yeah, because it lasts forever. You meal prep once and it's just there forever. So yeah, I've got Middle Eastern sticky beef and I've got bacon pesto pasta. Don't worry, it's not fucking penne, all right? Got beef with it now. Yeah, look. The thing is, Sophie was making bolognese for everybody and she was like, I don't have enough beef, and she stole my beef. And now I don't have any. What am I going to have? Middle Eastern inspired sticky? Sticky what? Just the stick? She nicked my beef. I didn't nick her beef. You're confusing the situation, okay? I did not touch her beef. She came in and robbed me. Robbed me fucking blind. She just replied, "Fook." I'm going to say, bowling ball ate it. She said bowling ball ate it. Yeah, the bowling ball has eaten my beef. I can probably make the pasta tonight. I'll make the pasta. I think it's just pasta and fucking peas. I don't even know what I picked here. It'll be fine. They didn't give me any of the cards either. And when you don't get the cards, now I've got to get the recipe up on my phone. Ugh, awful. Anyway. But yeah, I think I'll probably do that. Fuck your penne. No, it's rigatoni, you peasants. Rigatoni is, in my opinion, the
Emily,
most.
do you want to see what we did to Sheldon?
What did you fucking do to Sheldon? You made him a pasta or something. It's not rigid. Shut up. Oh my god. Hang on. Fucking rigatoni. Where is it? Rigatoni. Quiver. Jesus Christ! You've had that one before? No worries. At least it's quick. It's 20 minutes. Bish bash bosh. Stop laughing. That's funny. That is funny. No, you're all encouraging each other, okay? You know when teachers are like, you're all bullying each other. Everyone needs to calm down. You're all doing it. You're screaming, I've never seen a fucking... Like, you're acting as though you're from the north, you know? You're claiming you've never seen a fucking Hoover before. All right? Oh, it's got a light on it. Of course they're going to make fun of you. You know, not to victim blame. You know, it's like when I talked about my £10 bin bags. It'd be fucking great if that worked. What's this song?
Excuse me, the fuck did we do up here?
You guys are still on the fucking shake and vac. You know? You guys are still fucking frosting your tree with asbestos. Okay, that wasn't fair. The point being, Sheldon is acting brand fucking new. He's never heard of chai? He's never seen a Hoover? What have you done? We got Hoovers with lights up here. Oh yeah, you're a northerner now, shit. Wait, do I have more fucking northern mods than I have southern mods now? This is unacceptable. Wet? Oh, it's like, don't accuse me of nothing, babes. I got nothing to do with it. Sheldon. Look, Sheldon's on us. It's like Sheldon, I fear, would be on the dating apps talking about how much he likes a nice walk and a roast on a Sunday. And for me, nothing wrong with a roast and a walk on a Sunday. But if that's your idea of a great day, I'm going to jump out the window. Split roasty! Okay, fair. You didn't know who Sigourney Weaver was? Sigourney Weaver invented pubic hair. What are you talking about? You don't know who she was. The thing is, how do you not know who that is? That's crazy. They spent half of Alien's budget removing her pubes. And I love that. Brilliant. Anyway, put some fucking respect on Sigourney Weaver's name. Is she a lesbian? She feels like a lesbian. I want her to be a lesbian. Hang on, I'm looking her up. Because Sigourney Weaver is... Oh, she's married to a man called Jim. Oh. Okay, Jim's actually got a head of hair and is kind of slaying. So, I would like to retract my previous complaints about Jim. Okay. Okay, you know what? I take it back. Look at her and Jim were actually working. Right, hang on. We're going to visit Jim. Look. Look. That's a fucking hairline. All right? And look, they were slaying. They were rocking a mutual slay back then. They're doing the same thing now. They look good. Sigourney Weaver's kid is the same age as me. Is Sigourney Weaver's kid a lesbian? Who is Sigourney Weaver's kid? We're gonna look into this. Oh my god! That's crazy. I have to remember how to spell Sigourney Weaver again. Okay. Who's her child? Who's your child? Her uncle was called Doodles. Her father is Pat. Her mother is Elizabeth, and her uncle is a man called Doodles. Doodles Weaver? What the fuck is Doodles Weaver? That's insane. Not Doodles. But then Jamie Lee Curtis isn't a lesbian. And is a Zionist. Like, who even is? Her name is Charlotte. Born in 1990. She could be a lesbian. Better chance of being a lesbian, but if you're actually a woman. Right. What can we find? Oh my god! Actually, signs are looking good for me. Look at this hairdo. Now, admittedly, Hayley Williams has this hairdo and she's not a lesbian. However,
there is a better chance of being a lesbian if you're a woman, Emily, please.
well, this is what I'm saying, right? I didn't even know if we were talking guy or girl. Wow, and we're the same age. We could literally... Wow. Okay, so the vision is marry Sigourney Weaver's daughter. Never admit to having a crush on her mum. Bish, bash, bosh. Like, easy, you know? When people say you need to envision the life you want. She's really fit, though. I'm going to take off my screen before I start blushing. I know someone's going to be like, she's married. Oh, no, it's literally her mother. I thought she was with a woman. And I was like, it's happening. The chances are getting better and better. But anyway, that would be sick. But, you know, she's probably rich and famous and can get much more interesting and better looking people than I. But, you know, we must believe in ourselves. Anyway, Sigourney Weaver is great and very talented, but not a lesbian. Neither is Jamie Lee Curtis, who is disappointingly a Zionist and not a lesbian. However, Jesus. We will always have we will always have the one true original lesbian. Sappho reincarnated herself. Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster. Bless up. She is on our team. That's all we need. I'm average and poor, but I'm a lesbian. Slay. Let's go. Hi, how you doing? Dating the daughter because you like her mum? That's not creepy at all, is it? Okay, so let's be real. Okay, be honest with me. If you started dating someone and you saw a picture of their mum back in the day and you were like, oh, your mum was fit, wouldn't that be a good sign? Okay? Yeah. Sigourney Weaver and I were out of time with each other. She's like 74 or something. You know? It didn't work out. Right? You know, maybe in another future. You know, we can, you know, maybe it will take place for us. You know, but she's not a lesbian, 4 years older than me, you know, etc. But like, is there anything wrong with being like, back in the day your mum was fine? Obviously she was fine. Like, duh. You don't want to get with someone and be like, both your parents are fucking hideous. That's not a good sign, is it? Because that means you're not going to be into them when they get older. Because like, yeah, you don't look exactly like your parents, but you're not going to look like a billion miles away. Not as creepy as getting with mum to get close to the daughter. I mean, look, if I got with Sigourney Weaver's daughter with the intention of getting Sigourney Weaver, that's an activity for the criminally insane, right? Bearing in mind that we have no evidence that this woman is lesbian, I'll never meet her, I'll never meet Sigourney Weaver, I have nothing to do with anything, and I'm really just saying this for comedy. If we're going to take it deadly seriously, right? If we're not like, this isn't a bit, it's not a joke. This is factually the plan for the year, right? I'm gonna find Charlotte Weaver, or whatever the fuck her name is, no idea. And, oh my god, one up the bum, no harm done. That was such a funny fucking bit. That shows your age, and mine. Oh, my spine. Point being, right, if we were taking this deadly seriously, me saying, your mum was fit and alien, she'd be like, I know, everyone said my mum was fit and alien, and then you'd move on. Yeah, finding out her name is a start. But, you know, maybe that's as much effort as I was willing to put in. Maybe what it's showing me is I just want to find myself somebody with a nice mullet. Or maybe I'm just kidding around and none of this is based in factual reality and I'm just diverting to a bit of a joke. I mean, Avril Lavigne's still hot. Like, you'd still, like, what's Avril Lavigne up to now? Being fit, I imagine. Like, marks out of 10, I'd give her 1. Wait, what's this? What, you don't think Avril Lavigne's hot? Update. If you liked Avril Lavigne back then, she's still hot. Oh, you give her 1. Way! Was she moaning about Skater Boy? No, she wasn't moaning about him. It was a story about not seeing the value in the man before he gets famous. You know? Do you remember the end? Sorry, girl, but you missed out. Well, tough luck. That boy's mine now. We're more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Sorry that you could not see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. Blam! She was married to the Nickelback guy, but they're no longer married. She literally could not make it any more obvious. He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say? You know? He wanted her. She'd never tell. Secretly, she wanted him as well. Oh, shit. Here's what we have to take away from that, right? If you want to get with somebody and they want to get with you, but your friends look down on their scraggy clothes, fuck them. You can do ballet. On the top of your head? Yeah, if something's to like a rhythm or like a tune, I can remember it. I'm really good at song lyrics and I can't spell. I don't understand why. Like why my brain went, you know what? You will remember every word of Skater Boy when you haven't listened to it since you were 15. But you don't know how to spell the word decision. And if you had a gun to your head and somebody said, spell it, you would die. So is she currently married is the question. Avril Lavigne. Does Sheldon have a chance? Seemingly single. Let's go into personal life. Because she was married to Chad Kroeger. And then she was married to Derek Whibley, which is the least rock and roll name of all time. But he seems like a nice guy. Oh. Oh no, she's dating a billionaire. They broke up. Okay, but she is in the habit of dating billionaires, so you might need to get your money up, Sheldon. She broke up with this billionaire, and then she was dating Pete Jonas. Who the fuck is Pete Jonas? That's not one of the Jonai, is it? Joe? Nick? Pete? Pete? Is it right, Pete? Joe, Nick, Mike? I don't fucking remember what the Jonas Brothers were called. I think they made up a new Jonas. Oh, she got engaged to a man, but they broke up again. So she was engaged to a man called Mod Sun, but they're no longer on. I don't fucking know. I don't think Pete Jonas exists. I don't think he's a Jonas brother. He's just a random man. Oh, yeah. When the Jonas brothers come together to form one giant Jonas, they form Pete Jonas. He looks kind of cute, though. It's kind of slutty. So this is not this man. Ignore him. Unless he's had a significant downfall. This guy she was dating. I don't know, Sheldon. Maybe start growing her hair out. I think she wants a luscious head of hair. He's not Joe. He's not of the Jonais. So these are the Jonases, but I still don't know who's who or what's what. Joe, Jonas, Nick Jonas, and I don't fucking know. I was never a Jonas fan. They were slightly after my time. Found the solution. Nando's. It's fine. We're gonna take it to Nando's. And get her like a medium spicy, and she's gonna be like, yes, blam, I'm in. I mean, look, maybe she wants a normal man, you know, willing to eat steak and complain about pasta. Butterfly chicken. You see, you already know what's going on, and that I respect. You know, maybe she'll just respect your look, love. You know, I've had a crush on you for a while. She'll go, I know. Every man your age had a crush on me. And then you'll say, would you like a butterfly chicken? And she'll say, yeah. Then you're done. You're sorted. Life's good. Mate, I love modern social media. It's fucking insane. So apparently, Cardi B, musician, is campaigning for Kamala Harris today in Milwaukee. Okay? And people have been like, what the fuck is she doing? She shouldn't be getting involved in politics. Gonna sneeze. And someone has replied, and you know who has replied? Allegedly, Cardi B's history teacher has replied. Her high school history teacher has come to defend her on Facebook. She probably had higher scores than you in the US history Regents exam, and she was in my AP government class. You're not nearly as busy as her. What have you done to advance political discourse in this country? She has a national platform and is using it. Why can't we respect that? Shut the fuck up and take a seat. Cardi B's history teacher has weighed in. Do you know what though? I'm always interested. If you got famous enough, what would people say about you? That's what I like. If I were famous and getting political, would my history teachers come to my defense? Would like my politics teacher be like, you know what, she always had her head screwed on? Or not? I don't know. It's really interesting to wonder what other people perceived about you. Or would they be like, who? No, they wouldn't. I was really noisy. They knew who I was. But like, yeah. What's a butterfly chicken? It's when the chicken has been butterflied, cut open. It's a cooking style more than anything. Hang on. We'll look at it. So, a lot of what they're showing here is what I would call spatchcocked. So I don't know what Sheldon is offering Avril Lavigne, and he can clarify. This, where you cut it down the middle and you splay it open, that's a spatchcock chicken. I know butterflied to be when you cut the chicken breast open, right? So you see like here, that is butterflied in my opinion. And this, where it's cracked open, is what I would call it spatchcocked. So a spatchcock chicken is basically where you flatten it out so you can put it on a grill or something. But that could be like an English versus an American thing. Only knows the true butterfly. Exactly. So this is what I would call butterflied. So where you take the main meat of the thick part of the meat in like a boneless cut, and you pull it open so that it can get like evenly grilled. It does better on a grill. It means you can cook it faster and it should be a bit juicier and more tender. You know? Wait, this music's crazy. But yeah, so basically it's cutting it open. But like, I like to do jerk chicken on a barbecue, spatchcock like that. Fucking good. Why is winter coming? Sorry, don't want to talk about it. I'm just pretending. Seasons aren't changing. I'm not engaging with it, you know? Yes, I need to buy a coat. No, I'm not going to. Yes, I'll probably make myself ill. But I don't care because I don't want to admit that it's getting cold. Sorry. This is going down. Okay, chat. It's 10:30, which means I'm going to stop the stream. I will be back on Sunday. We will actually play video games on Sunday, and we will have a very nice time. Probably. But I am going to a bonfire firework Halloween party thing tomorrow. So I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to stream and then not. Or have to end like deathly early. I also don't have a costume currently prepared. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put some white face paint on and be like a zombie. I don't know. Exactly like when they performed the Blood Eagle in the Vikings TV show. Thank you so much for the huge hype train today. It is super appreciated. Everything is moving in the right direction. Expect lots of fun new content and cool things coming out soon, because we're actually starting to make headway now. And thank you all for kind of cheering me up today. It's been a weird one. Not altogether bad. Oh yeah, I also want to show you guys one more thing before I go. I was researching cat trees, and I found the most aesthetic cat tree. Look at this bitch before we go. That is a bougie cat tree. Like, goddamn. But you need more than one cat to really make use of that. But look at that. My God, how much is it? Do we want to find out? Okay, hang on, I'll find out. £200. Not £200. Yes. Anyway, bad news, friends. You're not getting shit, love. She's got her own chair and she's vibing. So we've repotted the lemon tree. Hopefully that will be alive. Better than you were expecting. Bloody posh fucking viewers. No, just kidding. It is actually better than I was expecting. It's not nearly as bad as it could be. But anyway, I just thought it was really pretty. So yeah, I will be back on Sunday. We'll play video game. We'll have fun. We will discuss the memes. Please have a great day tomorrow. I believe Fred will be streaming tomorrow. I will be posting fireworks and drinks and stuff on my Instagram story. Also, if you guys have drink recommendations or Halloween costume recommendations, my Instagram DMs are open. I haven't been drinking that much recently, so I do need something tasty that I'm going to enjoy. But I currently don't have any ideas. So anyway, I will see you all on Sunday. You're beautiful. Have a great Saturday. Follow if you're new. Thank you so much for all the support. You are crazy. And shout out to Deets, who is our #1 bit giver. We've filled 8 of our 10 spots. And Peachy, who is our #1 sub gifter. And we have filled 5 of our 10 spots. So that's bloody lovely. And with that, and my beautiful northern accent, I will say ta-ta and farewell. Mwah.